And I'm here with another Dividend Talk video. All right. Just as a reminder, I am not a financial advisor. So this is just what I do and my thoughts that I'm sharing. All right. Do your due diligence before you invest in anything. Also, I do not invest for others. So if anybody is reaching out, impersonating me, block them. All right. So today, in the last, month or so, I have been looking at stocks, specifically dividend stocks that I could add to my growing portfolio. All right. So currently, as far as the dividend income is concerned, I am looking at a annual income of $11,449.08. All right, so looking at my portfolio, one of the things that I thought about is I wanted this to diversify it a little bit more. And one of the stocks that I have been keeping an eye on the last year and a half, 2 years, is J.M. Smucker Company. All right, this is a leading American manufacturer of food, beverage, and pet products. Currently, I've had, food companies. I mean, right now, the only beverage company I have is Pepsi, which is a strong dividend aristocrat stock. But I'm thinking about also adding more to that sector of my portfolio. All right. So, it talks about some of the major brands, coffee, Folgers Cafe. They also license at home with Dunkin'. And, with the cost of living, people probably won't stop drinking coffee, but they'll probably start to, pivot more to making their coffee at home, which can actually increase J.M. Smucker's revenue from that segment as well. So that's something I also looked at and I thought could be very, very interesting. But then I looked at what is the stock price currently and the stock price forecast. All right. So right now is at $96.07. And we go here. I always like to look at what the Wall Street price forecasts are because let's be real, they actually dictated a lot more than what people realize. And I like to buy under the average price target. And the consensus is the average price target will be $117.25 over the next 12 months, which is significantly higher according to this information, or, it's an upside of 22%, which is pretty good. Um, Another thing I took a look at is how long have they paid dividends. So currently they paid dividends for at least 54 years.